So I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to talk about myself, if that's okay. A lot of people call me a lucky guy, you know. Evidenced by the fact that I've won multiple fantasy football championships. But let me tell you something. There's a little bit of skill there too, but you could call it luck. But what was lucky is I've won multiple Super Bowl box pools. Who wins a high-stakes Super Bowl box pool with the numbers 2-2? I did. That's lucky. But I'm here to tell you tonight, I am more than lucky. I've been blessed. August 3rd, 1992, I was doubly blessed. Thank you. For those that don't know, that's Briana's birthday, and Allie. I was blessed that day, and I've been blessed every day since. I've watched Briana grow from an adorable toddler to a phenomenal teenage dancer, to a professional accountant, to the young lady she is today. Bright, articulate, quick-witted, great sense of humor, and isn't she beautiful? But guys, if you really know Briana, the beauty is within. That's where her beauty is, her real beauty. And then came Ryan. And I have to say, what more can a father ask for his daughter than for a man like Ryan? He too is bright, articulate, witty, good sense of humor. And girls, isn't he handsome? But better than that, what I see the love that he has for my daughter, the way he takes care of her, he looks after her, his kindness. That's what's really important to me. What more can a father ask for? As they said at the ceremony, when I look at Briana and I look at Ryan, I see soulmates. So on behalf of myself and Carla, we want to wish you blessings today on your wedding day and every day for the rest of your lives. God bless you both. We love you. Salute.
Good evening, family and friends. How's everybody doing? Are you guys digging the castle or what? Are you digging the castle or what? Oh yeah, you betcha. You betcha. So, I want to welcome everybody here tonight. On behalf of my beautiful wife, Lisa, and myself, we'd like to thank everybody for joining us on this beautiful day to celebrate this wonderful marriage. Briana, here we go. You look absolutely stunning tonight. Simply gorgeous. And Ryan, you're not too bad either. No. Ryan, you look amazing. Very handsome. And together, you truly not only make a great team, but an absolutely beautiful couple. You guys mind if I tell you a quick story? Their relationship started when Briana decided to swipe right, which today proved to be a pretty smart decision. Ryan reciprocated. He also swiped right. Another pretty smart decision. Again, like I said, they're a pretty good team. They're pretty smart. And so they agreed to go on their first date. So after their first date, Ryan gave Briana a kiss, goodnight. And Briana responded by running away. She ran to her car, barely said goodnight to him. And the next morning at breakfast, I come out and see an oil painting. And I asked my wife, where did we get the oil painting from? And she said that Ryan took Briana painting last night on their first date. And I thought to myself, who in in the world would take somebody on a first date to go oil painting, right? But then I said, you know what? This guy must be pretty special because he didn't want to take my daughter on an ordinary date. He wanted to make something special, something that made an impression. It's an impression that lasts because they're still in our house, right? But it's an impression that lasted on me because I said, this guy must be pretty remarkable. And it was after that I overheard Briana telling her mom, Mommy, Ryan's the one. And I don't think that they know I heard that, but I did. And then I really decided to keep my eyes open, my ears open, and I'm watching this as it developed. And I have to tell you, I've seen the two of you grow and mature, not just as individuals, but as a couple. I love the affection that you show for one another. I love the respect you show for one another. I love the way you look at each other across a room, and I could see how much you love each other and how much you belong together. And I see the way that you protect each other. You know, Briana is like a lioness protecting her cubs when it comes to Ryan. And Ryan is the very same way. I absolutely love that. And, you know, one thing I asked is that I like to see Ryan, he puts Briana up on a pedestal. And I really do appreciate the way that he treats her. He puts her first in everything. And Briana does the same thing. And to me, I could see that as just a winning team. But I have to tell you, it's between the two of them, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. If you've ever played board games with the two of them, I can just let you know up front, they will actually sacrifice one of their positions so the other one would win as long as the rest of us lose. Every Thanksgiving, right? Ryan, you are an absolutely incredible guy with too many attributes for me to list tonight because I don't have enough time to say it. But I will say this. I couldn't ask for a better husband for my daughter Briana, and I'm honored today to be able to call you my son-in-law. Both of you have traveled the world and made beautiful memories together. And we know you're going to continue to make those memories every single day. At this time, I'd like everybody to raise a glass, wish Briana and Ryan a lifetime of endless love and a wonderful life together. Congratulations, Briana and Ryan. We love you, and we wish you a lifetime of happiness together. I couldn't get through without crying.
Good job. All right. Good evening, everyone. I'm Eric, proud father of the groom. By the way, beware. There's a guy in this room trying to impersonate me. Don't be fooled. He's an imposter. You'll be able to tell the difference very simply because I'll be the one with the biggest smile. Today, my youngest son, Ryan, was married to his beautiful bride, Briana. I would like to thank all of you for coming today and joining us to celebrate Briana and Ryan's wedding day. Whether you have traveled from near or far, we appreciate all the efforts you've been to get here today with us. You guys are the best. Thank you. And to Briana's parents, it's been wonderful getting to know you guys this past year. I know now Briana is the special person that she is because of the important influence each of you have had on her life. Lynn, you are the best thing that happened to me. You are my best friend, the greatest wife, and an incredible mother. In just a few days, it'll be 41 years since we've been married. Happy anniversary, and many more. Ryan, it's been a pleasure to raise such an easygoing kid. Ryan is many things. He's kind and caring, charismatic, gregarious, and I can go on, but we don't have all night. So early on, Ryan was one of those kids that loved his sports. Books, not so much. Since he was little, he could quote you the stats and draft picks for just about any major league team. He loved his baseball, with the New York Mets being his favorite team. Ryan also played football, soccer, basketball, and earned many a karate belt. But man, did I love it when he took up the sport of wrestling. I was at every one of his matches, whether at home or away, cheering him on. He wrestled from 6th grade all the way through his senior year of high school, with his wrestling career culminating in qualifying for the Nassau County Division I Finals and ranking 5th in the counties. While his mom was so happy when wrestling was finally over, I was sad to see this chapter end, but I keep those fond memories close to my heart. Over the years, thanks to my wife, we've had all kinds of animals in our house. She loves animals so much. She just bought a frog log for our pool so the frogs wouldn't drown. We've had cats, birds, ferrets, turtles, fish, and of course, dogs. Many, many dogs. There was one time when we even had a litter of 7 boxer puppies, giving us 9 dogs on Ryan's 9th birthday. But Ryan brought us one of those most special dogs, Rudy. When he became his puppy raiser for the Guide Dog Foundation, he put his heart and soul into raising that puppy, and the two of them became true soulmates. The hardest day ever was when Rudy had to leave us for training, and we weren't allowed to see him further, and no other contact. But how happy were we several months later when we got a call asking if we'd like to officially adopt Rudy. They said while he was a good dog, he was a bit distractible. So Rudy was ours forever now. As Ryan's career moves would bring him to Washington, D.C. and New York City, Rudy stayed with us. But when Ryan came home, that dog would fly through the air, pouncing on Ryan's chest, practically pushing him onto the floor while giving him kisses all over his face. The bond was incredible and remained until Rudy's last days. Ryan came home to tend to him, sleep with him, comfort him, and carry him when he no longer walked. And right there by Ryan's side during this difficult time was Briana. Hard to say who Rudy liked to sleep with more. Yes, Briana was Rudy approved. The first time I met Briana, I knew in my heart that Ryan and Briana were perfect for each other. Briana was poised, warm, and friendly. They seemed so comfortable with each other, laughing at each other's jokes and making each other smile. Ryan's face would always light up when Briana would walk in the room or if someone mentioned her name. Briana, you are truly a beautiful person inside and out. And once I found out you were a twin, I knew this was a sign. It was meant to be forever. Together, Ryan and Briana strive to make each other better, encouraging each other to be their best. Ryan encouraged Briana to pursue her master's degree, and now Briana is supportive of Ryan's efforts to obtain his second master's at New York University. Briana and Ryan, today you will be starting a wonderful new life together. Lynn and I wish you only the best. May only good things come to you, and may the love you have for each other grow with passion more and more each day. May you always find happiness and be blessed with health, success, and wealth. So everybody, please raise your glasses. Congratulations. We all love you, Brian and Rihanna. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for all the fathers up here. Great job. And now, of course, our best man and maid of honor, Allie and Jason. Round of applause for them. All right, of course, ladies first. Once again, please give her your undivided attention. Thank you.
Thank you, family and friends, for being here tonight in celebration of Briana and Ryan's love. I am Briana's twin sister, Alexandra, and her maid of honor. I am so happy to be here with the newlyweds. Bri, having you not only as my twin sister, but my best friend is nothing short of special. You are generous, selfless, and incredibly successful. And now we can add the most beautiful bride to this ever-growing list. I count myself lucky every day to know you. Mom always said when we were little and you'd ask for a cookie, you would always ask for a cookie for me too. Though there is some debate on whether I actually ever got the cookie. But that is the person you remain to be, someone who is always thinking of others. Bri, you have the biggest heart. I remember the day Briana told me that Ryan had asked her on a date. This was a significant moment that I will always remember because suddenly Briana's world shifted. It was no longer all about Briana. It was all about Ryan. And it's all I heard about for a good year. So when the day Briana introduced us to Ryan arrived, one could say I was not overly thrilled to meet the guy that I already knew everything about. But, Ryan, I think I can finally admit that you swept us off our feet, just like you did with Briana. We loved you from the moment we met you. You are kind, humble, and have an unwavering ability to make everyone laugh. What I love most about you is the way you make Briana smile. And I am also confident that now she has found someone who will always ask for a cookie for her too. You have shown so much love to Briana, and I am grateful to you for supporting her, understanding her, and being the love of her life. You two are a perfect match, and I am overjoyed you found each other. I've been able to witness your love flourish from the start, and I'm excited to watch your adventures because tonight is only the beginning. I love you both so much, so please, everyone, raise your glass and help me wish Briana and Ryan a lifetime of love.
I feel like the guy on Murderer's Row, the one after Murderer's Row that no one's ever heard of because I have to follow those 5 amazing speeches. But here it goes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jason Shimon, brother to the groom for those who don't know, and welcome for the 5th and final time to this beautiful reception at Ohika Castle, a real hidden gem, finally put on the map when Taylor Swift featured it in her music video, Blank Space. Yeah, Taylor Swift fans in the house. More importantly, though, it's where Ryan and Briana have decided to force you to listen to me speak for the next 3 to 5 minutes. Luckily, I have good subject matter, as Ryan and Briana are not just 2 of my favorite people in the world, 2 of the best people I know. And I don't think that's just my opinion, it's objective fact. If we polled this room, everyone would agree. That's why they invited you. As Ryan's older brother, we first met when he was just born. I've had a profound influence on his life that cannot be denied. For example, when he was 6, he bet me all the money he will ever make that they would never make a 3rd Terminator movie. Needless to say, I am the biggest supporter of his professional success. I taught him to spell, forcing him in the 3rd grade to repeat his vocab words in a drill session so brutal, I think he's still recovering from the trauma. I've saved his life, pulling a string of spinach from his throat. You're welcome, Bree. I've gotten him into nerdy board games that take up way too much of his time. You're welcome for that too, Bree. And I've beaten him up more times than I can count, in ways so disturbingly creative I can't mention them in polite company. We've wrestled together, vanquished countless imaginary foes, and watched Space Jam a few thousand times. I would have stopped after a few hundred personally. A few years ago, while cleaning out my childhood home basement, I stumbled on a piece of art Ryan had drawn for school. He'd been asked to draw his hero, and he'd drawn me. Surprising, given the frequent beatings. I never mentioned it to him, but it meant a lot to find that. Everyone always assumes the older brother teaches the younger brother, sets the example, but what people don't often mention is how influential the younger is on the older. So now is my chance to share with all you witnesses just how much of an impact Ryan has had on my life. First and foremost, he's got killer fashion sense. He picked out my clothes for years, and to this day is the only reason I can dress myself. And I wrote this before today, but today literally Ryan was dressing everybody in our tuxes because no one knew how all this fancy clothes worked. Also, you may not believe it, but I wasn't always the suave, smooth-talking dude you see standing up here today. I was awkward, self-conscious, and timid. But Ryan makes friends easily, effortlessly. He makes you feel welcome and comfortable and charmed. I remember how jealous I was at sleepaway camp that all the girls my age, 3 years older, were obsessed with Ryan. So I studied him, my younger brother, to learn how to talk to girls and other people. There are many more qualities of Ryan's I emulate, but I'll just mention one more. One that I've noticed more and more as we've navigated the complexities of adult life. He's a good person, deeply moral, and I'm proud to say that he's no longer my little brother. He's just my brother and my friend. All this is to say, it's no wonder then that Ryan managed to end up with such a marvelous partner with whom to go through life. Briana, you are sweet, smart, kind. You have Ryan's same innate moral compass. You are brave. Not many new girlfriends would go on a trip to Norway with their boyfriend's extended family on a boat, but you went and we fell in love with you just like Ryan had. You told a story recently about how your sister, when they met Ryan in person, said, "Oh, I get it," as to why you were interested in him. And it makes sense with the story she told a moment ago. I had that same reaction about you, but it was before I even met you. The way that Ryan talked about you when you first started dating, I knew he had found someone special and that you were building something profound. It's been a pleasure to watch your relationship grow. Love can be a delicate thing, prone to scars, but when couples practice mutual respect and loyalty like you have, it can metamorphose into something durable. Perhaps that is why diamonds have become a symbol of love. Harder than anything in this world, beautiful to behold, something you want to show off when you have it and take great pains to keep safe. But, like even the greatest of loves, such as yours, diamonds have flaws, tiny imperfections. I'm of the mind that this is what gives them character, makes them unique. No one else has a love like yours. It's beautiful, durable. You will have challenges along the road of your life together. I know that the two of you will be able to face those challenges, and when all is said and done, incorporate any little spats, any differences of opinion, apparently any board game disputes, into the diamond of your lives and love. So let's raise a glass on this magical evening to this legendary couple and toast to where they have been and where they are going next. Love you, Ryan. Love you, Briana.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason and Allie, Maid of Honor and Best Man. Great job. Once again, congratulations to our bride and groom. Come on, round of applause for them one more time. Briana and Ryan. Cheers.